I am super excited that I finally have an opportunity to install some parts onto the Traxxas Mini Maxx. I've had this since day one. Granted, I've had no time, but today is a snow day out here in Maryland. I finally get some time to sit down, relax, install some upgrades. This truck right here has probably been one of the most controversial trucks. Do I like it? Yes. Personally, I think I'm a 1/5 scale person. Few things that I don't like. There seems to be some type of resistance. Every time you drive it, there is some type of resistance within the driveline somewhere. But today, this is what we're gonna slap onto this Mini Maxx. It's a Hobbywing Max10 combo with a 3665. Honestly, does this need it? No. I think the 2S system that's in here, it's perfectly fine. I don't know. I think some of us just really just want to push it to the max. With that, we have the GPM ESC plate. We're also going to put these GPM Nerf bars. Super cosmetic, unnecessary, but I've gotten in the habit of changing Nerf bars. I have it in my XRT, my X Max. Just the most important part that I have for today's build, I got two Diffs from a Rustler Ultimate. I got them on Jenny's. They're a little dirty, you can't really see them. But these are gonna replace the ones that are currently in there. I also have two pinion gears that I'm gonna change. So with this diff, we're not gonna use the ring. I'm gonna replace it with this so that we can keep the same gear ratio and everything. That's definitely gonna help with all the issues, especially with this new power. We need it, right? I do see a lot of guys breaking this thing in half. Oh, by the way, we have the chassis brace. That's gonna prevent it from splitting in half. These gears is gonna prevent from me busting these, whatever they have in there. That's good. I also have some wheel hubs. This is gonna extend it, the wheelbase, just a little bit more. I need this. I need this because I need this truck to be rugged. I need this truck to be stable. And the only reason why I'm putting this is because we have two packages right here that have probably the sickest thing for this truck. Let me show you. Boom, we have the J Concept Magmas for this truck. These tires look sick. Very aggressive, definitely not for the street. All right, guys, with that being said, I'm super excited for changing the diffs. That's definitely gonna address the issue with more power. Do we need it? No. I do have a philosophy, and I will say this as advice to anybody that gets into the RC hobby who's a novice. Don't change your parts until they break, because this thing can get very expensive. I have a DBXL that I unnecessarily bought all this Vitavon stuff. It's definitely not necessary. You should drive it until it breaks, and when it breaks, then you address it. But I think this platform is very good. There's some guys that swear on it, that it's the best thing out there now. I disagree with that, but let's get ready with this install. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, this is my little channel, and I appreciate everybody that's hit that subscribe button. Hey, this for me is a hobby, and I got plenty of cars, plenty of projects, so there's tons of stuff coming. So enough chit chat. Let's get into the build. Let's go. I just want to show everybody, this is probably the best electric screw that you can get, the No Cry. It's a little pricey, but oh yeah, and also M&P screwdriver, the screw hexes, the 2.0. These things, I have two sets of these. These are just fire. I'm telling you, you need this. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the diffs first. I know myself, and every time I do a project, I always have one or two screws extra. So all I'm gonna do is just put the screws back where I took them out. All of them are back to where I took them out from, right? Cool. Boom. In order to make this work, I did purchase the replacement This comes from a Rustler Ultimate, I believe, and I got this at Jenny's RC. Pretty cheap, brand new. And then we also got the ring gear that we need to change. Replace that one with this one in order for it to work. And this is 6778, directly from Traxxas. I don't know, I think like 15 bucks, 10, 15 bucks. Should be good to go. There's the replacement from Jenny's RC. It's definitely a little dirty. I need to clean it a little bit. Yes, you do need this for sure. Based on all the stuff that I've seen, a lot of the guys are just popping these diffs left and right. But again, that's if you're running 3S. If you're leaving it and running it just with the stock motor and not changing much, you should be good to go, honestly. Boom. Obviously, this one we won't use. This is essentially what we paid for. This. The sun gears. Here's the replacement part. Now, essentially, this should just bolt right up, right? And we also have to transfer this gasket. I'm just gonna put a little bit. All I have in hand is 80 and 100. I know it's probably too thick, but whatever. We got a good diff. So for that, we replace the sun ring. This is the old one with the planetary gears, which we're not gonna use. So, boom, there it is. Simple, easy, very easy. Put this back together. Perfect. This is what I like to use, udder butter. Put a little udder butter on there. I think we need too much, but that should be good. Probably a little bit too much. Boom, there we go. Beautiful, cool. That, my friends, is done. Everything sits back where it belongs. Let me start putting these back where they belong. Cool, 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 cool. So easy to work on. Put these back in. All right, guys, the rear diff is done. Let me do the front. I won't bore you with that one, so let me get that done real quick. Boom. Boom, there we go. That is a 2S system. Again, I'm not gonna hate on it. It's not bad at all. I mean, for something this small, definitely good enough for sure. So there we go. Here is part one. Part one is the rear and front diff. We changed them out. We no longer have planetary gears. We have sun gears. All right, next thing is gonna be to install the motor. Let's install this GPM chassis brace. I know I'm gonna have to make an extra hole. So let's do that now. You have to drill a hole and it literally sits in the honeycomb. And then just put it in. All right, guys, center chassis brace is in. All right, Nerf bars are in. Check out the status. Got the GPM chassis brace, the Nerf bars. Again, the Nerf bars is just for show. This is gonna be a little mini tank. I like it. All right, guys, it's now time to put the motor in ESC. All right, guys, so I went with the 3200 kV 3665 brushless motor. This is what, the G3 version. Oh, not bad. Compared to the stock motor, it's pretty much the same. I mean, the same girth, right? Just a little bit longer. I'm not drilling that in. There you go. That looks sexy to me. So now, all right, motor is in. It looks so good. Fits right on there. Now it's time to put the ESC. I did get some EC5 soldered onto this just because it's gonna hold the 3S better. Well, at least that's what the guy at the hobby shop said. You know, I don't know anything about that, but I definitely got a EC5. I'll just get an adapter. I mean, this thing looks good. I mean, it's nice and small and compact. Ooh, very nice. All right, let's go. In order for this to mount up to there, I have to cut a few things. And little piece right here. So I got my little handy dandy tool. I'm gonna cut that and probably this other side just so that it sits flush. Bam! Okay. ESC plate is on. Let's go ahead and put it on tape. It's a little tight because I did get the bigger motor, but it's gonna work. Guys, and there it is. We got the new motor and ESC in there. The only thing I'm concerned about is gonna be that sensor wire that's a little tight. But, I mean, it looks sick. It looks super dope. I put the Nerf bars, the chassis brace. We changed the front and the rear diff. For the moment, I got the stock servo. I'm gonna use the stock controller for now. But yeah, I mean, I love it. All right, the J Concept Magma. These are sick. Look at the stock. Alright, so that's how much bigger they are. Wider, nicer. They feel grippy. They feel so good. Obviously, this is not for the street. This is for bashing and mud and everything. But jeez, this feels so good. Look at the difference. You could tell definitely right there. They're huge. They look good though. Let's see how they look. Alright guys, boom. And there it is. Look at that. These front shocks need some help. These back shocks are very droopy. The front ones are alright. These back ones need some help because they're definitely gonna scrape. But look how good that looks. That is sexy. Alright, let's check it out with the body. Damn, shawty. Damn, shawty. This thing looks super mean. Damn. Wow, what a difference though. Yeah, we need to work on that on the rear.
Hey guys, like, follow, and subscribe.
Guys, we finally got the Mini Maxx up and running. Bruh. We got the baddest tires in the market, the J Concept Magmas. Woo-wee!